host, James Furman, along with my co-host, Mike James here. Thank you so much. However, the algorithm brought you to our dumbass opinions, and wherever you are, thanks for taking at least, 5 seconds to get this far and listen to our dumbass opinions. But obviously, we're going to give you our completely objective opinion about who we think is going to win the Super Bowl. But we obviously completely objective here.
Unbiased.
And not fans of either team or bringing you any sort of bias here on who we want to win. But I did want to bring up how awesome Sam Darnold's grandfather was, because if you are the original Marlboro Man, you're probably kind of a tough guy, I would assume, because Marlboro's kind of synonymous with being tough. You're a cowboy killer. Not that the Cowboys have been any good for, the last 100 years or whatever, but if we do ever play the Cowboys in a meaningful game moving forward, we have the lineage of the cowboy killer right here on our team. And it's pretty awesome.
I think, I don't think they're going to win by a little bit. I think they're going to win by a lot. I mean, it just feels like Seattle versus Denver all day long.
Hammer.
Dick Hammer. They're going to lay that Dick Hammer on them. I'm getting the side
Dick
eye.
Hammer, the Marlboro Man.
Fancy's giving me the side eye.
Whoa, hold on a second. DK, put a red beard on this guy and red hair. I mean, that's slinging Sammy D right there. That's Dick Hammer, bro. You don't see it? I know all white people look alike.
You got to share your screen. Or did you text me?
Am I not sharing it right now?
No.
Should be up there. Holy fuck. Did I just fuck up that bad? Oh, dude, I did.
Hyped it up.
God.
Yeah, you let us
Hold on a second, man. Jesus Christ. Anyway, cheese and rice. I wouldn't, mean to take the Lord's name in vain. But I'm sorry.
Oh, my God's an all-forgiving.
I thought I was.
He doesn't hold grudges.
Yeah, no, he forgives and whatnot, but still got to tell her, dude, I'm sorry. Here. I hit share before. Am I sharing?
You are now. Homie, you got to do a side-by-side because I can't. The hairline is there.
Right. Put the red beard.
Hold on, let me. Ooh, can we double share? Hold on.
That's Dick Hammer, bro. Slinging Sammy D is fucking Dick Hammer. Hold on.
He became a firefighter. Then Hollywood called.
Sam Darnold's grandfather might be.
Sam Darnold's breakout with the Seahawks has taken over the NFL. But now, the internet is obsessed with the legend who came before him, Dick Hammer. And no, that name is not a joke. This man lived a life that sounds made up.
Dick Hammer.
Before Darnold was winning NFC titles, his grandfather was a star at USC, playing on the Trojans' 1954 Final Four basketball team. Then he switched sports and somehow made the 1964 U.S. Olympic volleyball team for the Tokyo Games, the first Olympics to ever feature volleyball. After sports, he became a firefighter. Then Hollywood called. Hammer played himself in NBC's medical drama Emergency in 1972, and then became one of the original Marlboro Men, smiling down from billboards across California through the 1970s. So yeah, Sam Darnold's family tree is stacked. Darnold never really knew his grandfather. Hammer passed away when he was 2, but he hears the comparisons all the time.
Take the red beard off, brown hair, that's Dick Hammer right there, bro. I'm just saying. I know probably your black half is like all white people look alike, but maybe your black half is like also he's one of us because this dude is just
ginger. All right.
Yeah, he's a ginger, Dog. That is pretty cool. His grandfather was the Marvin. I'm not gonna lie. And if we ever played the Cowboys in a meaningful game, we got Sammy D, the Cowboy Killer. So there's that.
There's that.
I don't know, honestly, who I want to win the game or anything like that. But it's just funny how delusional Patriots fans are. I can't wait to get our both thumbs revenge on the Patriots for Super Bowl 49. But what are your thoughts on the whole thing, BK? Like, you're being silent, like Silent Bob over here, man.
Oh, I told you, man. I don't think they're going to win by a little bit. I think they're going to win by a lot. It's going to be like the Denver Broncos and the Seahawks, man.
We don't tend to win Super Bowls just by a little. We kind of blow them out, which is awesome.
Yeah. But according to
Super Bowl 40, we got 5.
According to Kalshi, we have a 68% chance to win. If you get on now, the odds are 1.44 times your money. I like to always do a little prop bet as well. So I think JSN for that's anytime. Okay, anytime touchdown, 52%. Yeah. I would bet on that. 2 or more touchdowns, he's at 16%. I would bet on that.
Yeah, that's a long shot. Yeah.
Rushing yards, I think Darnold is going to get over 20. That has a 19% chance, but I do think Ginger Jesus is going to run it for a little bit.
I don't know. 20 is in the Super Bowl.
They tend to play conservative, yeah, but still.
Well, rushing yards, he's going to have to be flushed out of the pocket. I don't think he's going to do too much running on the Patriots. That'd be one I don't know, I'd shy away from that bet if I were you. But if I tell you to shy away,
probably just don't.
I could probably run for 200 and you'll fucking be calling me the biggest cocksucker in the world.
No, I'd be buying you shit, bro. We'd be going out. We'll do a virtual. Well, I'll take you to a virtual dinner. Okay, so receiving yards. It doesn't even have. JSN. 90 plus yards for receiving yards. Cooper Kupp for 30 plus yards at 54%.
Dude. Golly.
I bet on both of them.
Cooper Kupp's been on in the playoffs though. Mm-hmm. Really, he hasn't done shit. He didn't do shit all season, but he's had, I think he had 60 something yards in the 49er game, and I think about 50 something yards in the championship game and a touchdown. So Cooper Kupp is hard to bet yardage wise. JSN 90s right. he's gonna have. I would say he's gonna have more than 90 in the Super Bowl. He's gonna show.
His average is 105. If that makes you feel
Well,
better.
well, yeah, no, I mean he had 150 last week, but I would, yeah, I would bet over 90 on JSN. I would bet, God, 2 touchdowns is hard because it's hard to. I don't like betting touchdowns on specific players
Right.
just because situationally you never know how the game is going to go.
Yeah.
You have a lot of possessions that are, you know, 30, 35 yard line, first and tens or whatever. It's probably going to favor more of K9, Barner, like the across the middle stuff.
Yeah.
So you just don't know how the flow of the game is going to go in that regard. So touchdowns, I mean, it's a safe. I mean, you can bet on him having 1 touchdown, but 2 touchdowns is. I don't know. I don't think I'd go that far. But
And so receiving yards, passing. So Sam Darnold averaged 238 preseason, or excuse me, regular season. There's a 70% chance that he'll get over 200 in the Super Bowl.
yeah, I think their game plan is going to be pretty aggressive in the 1st half. They're going to come out and attack
Yeah.
because I don't know. It's sort of, dude, McDonald and Kubiak are so good together, and I hope Kubiak stays. Honestly, because there's a couple of head coaching, vacancies that aren't filled yet. And that tends
Right.
to favor we haven't interviewed the guys who are in the Super Bowl. So I really hope he stays. But I mean, McDonald's ended up being a fucking great coach, dude. And dude, I was so think about that though with John Schneider, the balls it must have took to fire Pete Carroll 1 year after you let go of Russell Wilson, dog. You trade, your franchise quarterback that brought you your first Super Bowl, and the coach that brought you your first Super Bowl within like an 18-month period, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to turn it around and win the Super Bowl 3 years later, dude, is
To his benefit, he kept the defense semi intact after all that shit.
well, I mean, now, like hindsight being 2020, John Schneider was always the personnel guy.
Yeah.
Him and Pete Carroll had a lot of difference of opinion on personnel, and John Schneider wanted. I've heard this too from the Athletic reported on it, and a couple of others that John Schneider wanted to move Russell Wilson a couple of years before that, and Pete Carroll wasn't about it. And then they had the let Russ cook stuff,
Yeah.
and then Pete got on board with it, and I mean, Pete Carroll's one of the greatest coaches of all time, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, but him and John Schneider were like that unit. And Mike, he looks like he's that dude too, but his defensive schemes, genius, and him and Kubiak are a
Truly.
good mix. And yeah, I was glad we moved off Gino
Oh,
because
God.
I was never ever a Gino fan.
No, he was like, there was
Red
obviously.
Zone Ray Charles, bro. I mean, he cost us like the playoffs probably the last couple of years. But I think, probably cost us the playoffs Pete Carroll's last year. So it probably, led us to getting rid of him, getting Mike McDonald, getting rid of Geno the following year. And Sam Darnold, he's only 28 years old. He's been in the league a while.
Yeah.
It's his 7th, 8th year, but he came into the league at 20 years old. So Sam Darnold, got another decade, of playing, probably at least 6, 7 years of playing at a very, very high level. So we're going to be competitive for a long time. It's exciting,
Right.
We just don't run the fucking ball or pass the ball on the fucking 1 yard line. Hand it to the canine. Like we should have handled fucking beast mode. But anyway, dude, I'm rambling on here about this shit.
Oh, it's okay.
What do you have to add?
Not so much about the Seahawks, but I'm trying to pull up the fights that are going to happen this weekend. In UFC, the main event is Alexander Volkanovski, who I saw in Vegas when I was there, and Diego Lopez. If you've seen the first fight, you will know that this is going to be an absolute barn burner. It's freaking bananas. Here, let me see if I can pull up a good. Why does he have to have?
Hey, let me pull up this real quick first. Where you're looking that up.
The Super Bowl 9 days away, so let's focus on the AFC champs. We've been accustomed to seeing the Patriots in the Super Bowl of this century. Since 2001, New England has made 10 Super Bowls, twice as many as any other team in that span. And head coach Mike Vrabel has led an incredible turnaround in just year one. 17 wins, including playoffs, tied for the most by a coach in their first season with the team in NFL history. And Drake May will be the second youngest QB to start a Super Bowl behind Dan Marino. This 72% completion percentage, the regular season highest by a Super Bowl starter all time. Mike Vrabel just spoke minutes ago with an update on Drake May. It's new here on SportsCenter.
He did not practice. No, it was illness and shoulder. Illness and shoulder.
How much did he practice yesterday, Mike? Tell us.
However you label limited, that's how much he practiced. It wasn't full, and so if it's not full, it has to be down as limited. So I don't know what percentage of the normal work, but it's pretty clear that if you're not, you don't take the normal reps or whatever you would normally take. So it wasn't that much.
Okay, so let's welcome in our Patriots reporter, Mike Reese, NFL analyst, Mina Kimes. And Mike, what more can you tell us about Drake May missing practice?
Well, Brian, I want to add to something that you just heard from Mike Vrabel. He was asked to clarify that if Drake May was not ill, would he have practiced today? And he said yes. But here's the deal. He said, we've dealt with this illness for 6 weeks or so with other players. So he's trying to protect not just Drake May, but the rest of the team. He added that Drake May was here for meetings this morning. But you can't talk about this without mentioning the shoulder. And I want to drill down, Brian, on what we know and also what I saw with my own two eyes. In terms of what we know, Drake May has acknowledged he is not 100%, but he expressed confidence that he would be able to get there by the time the Super Bowl arrives, and he didn't think the shoulder.
Nobody wants to hear about the Patriots.
The Patriots.
For the Super Bowl on Sunday, give me your key for the Patriots offense to top Seattle's defense, which is top rated in the NFL.
Top rated. Thank you.
Yeah, well,
very
they're going to
much.
need that shoulder to work because Drake May,
my
I
girl right
believe,
there.
is going to have to push the ball downfield for New England to have success. This is not a defense you can dink and dunk on. This is not a defense you can run the ball easily on. Fortunately for New England, Drake May was arguably the best deep ball thrower in the NFL this year. And the stat I'm interested in, I'm looking at, is the tight window completions. He led all quarterbacks in tight window completions downfield, throwing to Sean Booty, who's really emerged as a threat in that regard. Stephon Diggs as well. Seattle, for the most part this year, has been excellent. They've only allowed 2 yards per attempt on tight window throws, which is second best league-wide. But we just saw Matthew Stafford have success with tight window completions, throwing the ball downfield. I think the New England Patriots are going to have to replicate that.
Dude, she should at least try to talk with an Asian accent, though, when she's being Asian on TV. I believe the Seahawk. Are they praying so weird?
She's one of our biggest fans, bro.
Dude, I know. I like Mina Kimes. I'm just fucking busting balls and being slightly racist. But here,
at least come close to it to move the ball on Seattle.
Yeah, that was the best thing about Drake May this season, throwing downfield. He was probably the best in the NFL during the regular season. Okay, Mike Reese, thank you very much. Mina, type more from you in just a moment.
All right, meanwhile, the Seahawks are making their fourth Super Bowl appearance and have won 9 straight games, including the playoffs, their second longest streak in history. Seattle Super Bowl teams have something in common, a very strong defense. This is their third time making the Super Bowl while leading the league in scoring defense in the regular season, tied for the most in NFL history. Sam Darnold has been elite when throwing downfield this season. His 32 completions of 20 or more air yards in the regular season were second most in the NFL behind Matthew Stafford. All right, Mina Kimes still here with us. Let's bring in our NFL reporter, Lindsay Theory. And Lindsay, Sam Darnold has been dealing with a weak injury since the divisional round. What more can you tell us about how?
Well,
hell yeah, I'm pumped, dude. I'm super pumped. How long until the freaking next weekend?
February 8th yet, bro.
Is it next?
Just want to
wait a minute.
Revenge. Two thumbs. Revenge.
Just grudge
with the Patriots. Yes. Grudge fuck. Yeah. It's gonna be anger.
I'm excited, man.
We're getting some things out, you know, but we're definitely not going to fucking pass the ball on the 1 yard line. Ever. God, dude. Remember how painful that was? I just can't wait to get the action back, bro.
Like I said,
anyway, dude, what were you pulling up about the fight, man?
Oh yeah, so this weekend we have a fight. It's gonna be oh god, here I pull it up again. It's gonna be Alex Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez 2, which means that this was such a good fight, and it's a title fight. So where are we at? Window. Here we go. Also share system audio. Sure. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can unmute it.
Volkanovski got to the body lock. Big shots went home. Big shots. Lopez does rather enjoy fighting off this back, but not like this. Big shots.
Yep, hold on.
Oh, he got Russ cut on the right eye. That's a bad cut. Perfect. Holy God. You got to push forward and turn the distance. There's a nice front kick. Nice right hand by another big right hand connect.
So obviously, as you can see, absolute freaking barn burner of a fight.
Yeah. Stand up fighting. Not
and obviously
that butt dragging that you jiu-jitsu guys like to do, but
and obviously Volkanovski won that first time. So, and Diego Lopez, I've been following him for quite a while. He's just such an animal. He's been coming up through the ranks.
Muay Thai, you can tell his Muay Thai influence. Like those motherfuckers are hard to beat too.
Yeah, and see, so Muay Thai by default, because the kicks are more powerful, they're easier to teach as opposed to like karate or taekwondo. Karate and taekwondo, they do a lot of point fighting, which means you just have to be fast in
Well,
and out.
taekwondo, you have to count on somebody moving back.
So you got all kind of
spinning kicks and whatnot. Yeah, I mean,
you got crazy axe kicks. You've got, and you got to be quick in and out. Strike,
requires a
get
lot
your
of
points and get
distance
out.
and speed.
Yeah. And it takes years and years to develop that white fast twitch muscle to do that, and to do it for tournament style, which it can be back-to-back fights. You see only a couple of fighters that really excel it. Oh God, the karate kid. I'm forgetting his name.
The studio that
Alex Caceres
tempo at every week. There's taekwondo. It right before us, and it's like teenagers in the taekwondo class, but they just do that, spinning kick, that, 15, 20 yards of a spinning kick. I'm like, you're gonna really have to have distance on me, and you have to get that out really, really quick. And that's a lot of what taekwondo is
right.
Spinning kicks, and it's really point based, like the on sudo and whatnot that like Chuck Norris roundhouse comes from is like a little different, not as point based, but Chuck Norris is a lot of like Kempo karate based.
Right.
I mean, it's a black belt in like 5 different martial arts, but that Muay Thai, those shin kicks that are real quick, like it's a really, really good Muay Thai fighter is hard to match up against with a different style, unless you really have to,
Right. You got who was really good at that and really kind of broke the scene with it back in the day was Cowboy Cerrone. His kicks were so freaking powerful though, and he became the baddest motherfucker for a reason. He made that BMF belt, and man, that dude is just tough. Tough as hell. Obviously, the sport progresses like anything else, but at such a fast rate, like it's nothing compared to what UFC was or MMA was back in the 90s, early 2000s. Completely different.
Yeah,
game.
the golden age of like the light heavyweight division with like Chuck Liddell, Tito Ortiz.
Oh, I was thinking John Jones, but yeah, those guys.
Rampage, freaking Randy Couture, like those dudes, like that was where like every fight was like a title bout, it was like really, really good stuff. Remember when Ken Shamrock tried to come back, but he was really, really too old at that point.
And them fucking steroids take a toll on your body.
Well, right. I mean, Ken Shamrock was a bad dude back in the day.
Yeah.
Bro, like, I would have wanted to fight like 1993 Ken Shamrock.
Jesus. No.
He probably would have fucked all those dudes up. But, 2007 Ken Shamrock wasn't the same dude,
Yeah, it just wasn't the same, bro.
Golly,
but you have really good point fighters today, like Israel Adesanya. Who was that other kid? Alex Caceres. Like they do a lot of those flashy, but they make it work. And it really disrupts like a more traditional MMA fighter, if there is such a thing.
Yeah.
But just because it takes that extra skill and that extra gas tank to keep that pace for 3 to 5 rounds. That's 25 minutes.
Could you imagine like a dude, I don't know, really like Randy Couture size that was really, really good Muay Thai fighter in that division? Because dude, it's harder with kicks when you're longer. You know,
Mhm.
Muay Thai is more of like really like
Power.
the best like Muay Thai is probably like the 175 to 190, like just under light heavyweight, like is really where you're quick enough, you know, quick quick enough and have enough power. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And like bigger guys with your legs and kicking, it's, you know, long muscles and long legs don't, you know, it's, you telegraph your kick to a certain point.
Oh, look up Derek Lewis, bro. He's a heavyweight, and he just fought last week against a fighter who was just a little bit quicker and a little bit, well, a little younger, obviously, but um, Derek Lewis can throw those kicks as of 200, and he probably walks around at like 250, 275. There's a cutoff. I think it's 265 in the UFC, but you can't be. It's not like how it used to be, where you can just
That'd
be
be a bad
however.
motherfucker. Like, could you imagine, like, dude, if Mike Tyson, like, came up nowadays, like, boxing's kind of dead, you know, like heavyweight, you know, like boxing isn't what it was
No.
30, 40 years ago. And if he would have came up like MMA, like if Mike Tyson was 25 years old right now, and he fought with, you know, 7-ounce gloves or and in UFC and
Yeah.
developed any sort of like Muay Thai, kickboxing, or any kind of ground game, how the fuck would you beat that dude? You know,
Yeah, you couldn't, man.
like, can you imagine the fights Tyson got in the joint? Because somebody had to try it.
Yeah.
Just to be
Who's-
like, you know, I'm gonna get punched by Tyson, you
Yeah.
know, and
Just get laid out. I don't think anybody fucked with him in there, to be honest.
well, no, I mean, I'm sure he didn't get fucked with,
Yeah.
but he got in fights in there, or just something. You gotta think like some dude's I'm gonna have a story forever. What's up, Mike? Like,
Yeah.
right in front of the guard tower is gonna be like, all right, bro. And
I mean, but Tyson was such a larger than life figure, man. I just
Wow.
don't.
Could you
I
imagine?
don't
Like,
see it.
he's fucking KOing people with fucking gloves on. Can you imagine getting them knuckles right there?
Now, do I think he punk somebody? Did he punk a few people in prison? Probably, but I don't think anybody tried him. He would have
Yeah,
too much
I
of a
mean-
following.
Sure. I'd like to think though. I'd have tried it.
Just,
I'd have tried
just
it
going
myself
through-
just to get punched.
Yeah. Yeah.
Try it and just be like, hey. I
Well,
fought
there was a
Tyson.
few of those. I was locked up.
I fought Tyson one time. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was a few. I was locked up with Big Meech. Meech was on the yard. Big Meech
Okay.
in Molly Mall, and Big Meech
Really?
was choking. Big Meech was choking people out. Like,
Where?
Sheridan. So like.
Paradise?
Yep. Meech was on the yard,
Molly
man.
Mall? Was that Paradise?
Yep. Oh, fucking loving hip hop Molly Mall, man. So
What?
not old school Molly Mall, the producer.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why he chose that name, but it's so yeah, people, there was a few guys that mouthed off to Meech, and Meech was like, all right, come here, bro. Chucked him.
You know.
Yeah, well, from what I heard, he had a few squabs in there, but
No,
I think he got out like last year. I think he got out last year or the year before. I don't know.
it'd be cool to see Mike, like Tyson, actually just like get a fight, like
Yeah.
UFC with them. It's where
Yeah.
You're going in just fighting somebody, you know?
Yeah.
Because that motherfucker would be so dangerous, bro. You know, he's not tall or long,
Mhm.
but he fought heavyweights. He Evander Holyfield's with, reaches, like mine or whatever, and just that getting in that uppercut was fucking nasty, bro.
The ball.
He had Jake Paul too. That fight was so rigged, bro.
Yeah.
Because he had him. He slipped Jake Paul's jab. He got right there and he pulled his punch like that and went around him. I was like, oh, dude.
Yeah, he would have killed that
He
boy.
had it, bro.
Yeah, he would have killed that boy.
Like, I mean, he'd have fucking killed him, probably.
He even admitted it was just a paycheck. He would have murdered that dude.
Oh, dude. He murked him. I mean,
look
until after about 5 rounds, he wasn't no good.
Did you see the pictures of?
He couldn't go no more because your conditioning when you get older, ain't that like. But dude, those first 2-3 rounds, he fucking had him, bro.
Yeah.
And dude, there was a couple times that he slipped that jab, and he fucking had it, dude. And he went right around him, dude. You fucking had him.
Yeah. It was light sparring, to be fair. It was a sparring match.
Well, I mean, Jake
Paul win.
Jake Paul's not a real fighter. I'm reasonably sure, like, I could put on boxing gloves, and I could go a 10-round fight with him, maybe, if I was in a little bit better shape.
I mean, he's got some moves. He does have
some moves. I'm not saying
I don't think he's professional level.
I'm not saying he's trash. And, like, he's trained with the best of the best. I'm saying, like, he's not a pro fucking boxer.
No, at all.
He's not.
So did you watch this fight with Anthony Joshua?
No, I didn't.
Bro,
the one he just got his jaw wired shut and all that.
Redistributed his jaw. Bro,
I haven't watched it yet.
Gone. Like, these were pushed back, and his jaw was just.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of a different fight. He got his upper shit pushed, but Anthony Joshua pulled back and he looked at him and he drilled him home run, dude, and knocked him out.
Well, yeah, no, I haven't watched the fight yet, but yeah,
it was beautiful.
He's got his jaw wired, all that other.
Yeah, it was absolutely spectacular.
But no, dude, he's not a real fighter.
No,
he's like, if you or me had a ridiculously large YouTube following and we trained at boxing for a little while, we're like, hey, let's go, pro fighters. I boxed for a year when I was in the Army, so I kind of know what I'm doing, or whatever. And a pro fighter would fuck me up. So, I mean, I get in the ring for about half a round, and that's what those guys do all day, every day. Everybody has a puncher's chance, but not against those kind of guys.
No.
That's every sort of punch you think you're gonna get, they've thought about that 8,000 times, and they know how to defend it. You get lucky, you make it.
Right.
Jake Paul's like me or you, training for 2 months to fight fucking Floyd Mayweather, even though he's way under my weight class. I don't even know, like, boxing. I don't even know the great heavyweights in boxing right now.
It's hard to call any truly great. I don't think we'll ever reach that point.
Name 5 heavyweights right now.
No. You got Tyson Fury and the Bronze Bomber. You got Anthony Joshua. Other than that, I don't think boxing will ever see
it won't have the glory days
great.
Of what it was. I think when we were kids was the last hoorah of boxing. Where you had like Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, those type of, like, real good dudes. Evander Holyfield, like the great heavyweight boxing is done.
Out
All those
here.
guys go to UFC now.
Mm-hmm.
They got this kind of popularity, as mixed martial arts, which I really do wish boxing had a larger heavyweight and whatnot. Boxing is so much more of an art form to me. It's not a fight. Like, I'd love to see a good fight. Don't get me wrong. I love martial arts and UFC, but see a good boxing match is like chess. You're not.
Yeah.
You're pulling punches. You're thinking about the next punch. And it's really it's a chess match to a certain degree. When all things are equal, it's really an awesome thing to watch. When you have like a really good heavyweight bout. I sound like an old classic boxing baseball writer, don't I?
Like Teddy Atlas over here.
Yeah,
Fuck
Teddy
you,
Atlas over here. I want a good boxing match, you see. But no, dude, I do miss good heavyweight bouts in boxing, though. Like, you just don't have them anymore. Sucks.
Yeah, that's true.
Because watching the little guys like Mayweather or whatever, they don't have knockout
Teofimo
power.
Lopez. Yeah.
Yeah, they hit each other fucking 9,000 times. You know, knock it. On 170 pounds, you don't have knockout power. Like, really, unless you're that square-on shot. But heavyweight bout is hitting your fucking left or right hook can knock a motherfucker out.
Yeah,
And
it's over.
Yeah, and dude, it's awesome.
Truly is.
I really
Well, James.
Great heavyweight boxing, but I gotta go. And we should probably leave it out here, yeah?
Yeah, I gotta slide into home.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Dude, it's been cool, PK. Let's go again tomorrow, my man.
Let's go.
All right,
Same
brother.
time, same place. Hit that like, hit that follow.
Hit that follow, and if you like dumbass shit like this, when we put out our dumbass opinions about not just politics, not just sports, but all around do dumbass shit, give us a like, give us a follow, and hit that bell notification so you get notified every time we put our dumbass shit out again. Thank you for coming by. Stay classy, and all that other good stuff. I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Aaron Rappaport.
I'll see you later, bro.
Later, bro.